touching on last weekend's PGA Tour event, Sepp Straka, out of nowhere, comes back and takes a win, his third PGA Tour win. Josh, you have some theories behind what might have, I don't know, gave him the extra boost.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think did it for Sepp here this last weekend?
He got a haircut.
He sure did.
Yeah, he shaved his whole head bald.
Do we have a picture?
Let me see.
Come on.
No.
Well, hey, guys, I want you to...
I'll put it up in the edit.
We'll show one.
All right,
I'll put it up in the edit.
I want everybody to imagine. Well, so Sepp Straka completely buzzed his head, completely bald. And, speaking of TikTok, it was the weirdest thing because I saw some clips from highlights from the tournament. And then like a minute later, like Alex Jones comes up on my feed. And he looked exactly like Sepp Straka because he buzzed all his hair off too. And I was like, wait a second. Does Sepp Straka look like Alex Jones with his new haircut? I'm not saying I watched the guy. I'm saying he came up on my feed. I'm not saying I don't watch the guy. I'm just saying, listen, okay, leave me alone here.
What would you guys do? Because you guys are a little bit older than I am.
Thank you.
What would you guys do in his situation? Do you let it grow out until it's literally you're at the point of no return, or do you just shave it all off?
I'm
like
currently in that.
Yeah, Gary, why don't you go ahead and lead the conversation on this going balding topic?
Dan and Rich certainly don't know this as being Evans, because they got wonderful hair.
Unbelievable
hair. But I got the back caves going, and then right here, if I look down, you might get a glare, but you don't because there's.
Are you ever gonna try that stuff? It was like in a can, and you'd spray it, and it looks like you have hair there. Oh my God!
I know I'm gonna be like Maury from Goodfellas, and just have somebody take my wig off and put it on the wall.
So tell us, what point is it like,
it's
okay.
Not that bad.
No, I'm not saying yours is bad. I'm saying at what point do you say, okay, it's gone too far. I'm going full Sepp Straka and just Joe Roganing this whole thing off.
I think once you get to the point where this is back here. Or this is
when it starts connecting, when areas meet.
And when this is totally gone, and I just look so mean without hair though.
I would say the most terrifying part that I would think would be the first time because you don't know what your head shape is.
I've done it.
No.
I have a picture of it.
My grandpa who passed away a few years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
I really didn't know him, but
then Gary's less sorry.
His haircut,
he's happy though.
His haircut, what he used to do, it was like what Gary said, nothing up top, but he had a long ponytail coming down the back.
No.
That's a power move. You know what? I say right now we take a vote on the pod. If Gary's hair goes any more bald, should he grow it out in the back? I'm going yes.
I'm going yes.
We got Josh. We got, Rich. Are you in on that?
Wait. Are you talking about growing it long in the back?
Yeah, while he's balding up top.
Long.
No. Real ponytail.
No.
Yeah.
Up down to your ass.
A braided little rat tail in the back.
Moving on.
I will say it was fun seeing Sepp Straka back in the winner's circle. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Take you guys down a little trip down memory lane here. In my years of attempting to cover golf news and participate in golf tournaments, one of the very first tournaments I was given full media access for Dan's Golf World was the John Deere Classic. And I actually saved my desk nameplate here. It's on the front of my desk. Sepp Straka had won that weekend. And so, I don't know, there's something about it. I just have this very warm, fuzzy feeling whenever I see Sepp Straka playing well.
Nostalgia, right?
It does. It hits deep because it was just such an important moment in my golf career to have gotten my very first media pass. And if you look back here, you can see I now have a mountain of them. But it was a very cool time. And I don't know. So seeing Sepp Straka back in the winner's circle reminded me of a very cool point in time in my golf coverage career. Because he had won his second win at the John Deere Classic, and I was there. And it was a cool moment. He was walking down on his way down to the trophy ceremony. This was my first time getting to stand on the green for a trophy ceremony. The whole time, even though I have the credential, I'm supposed to be there, I just kept waiting to be kicked out. I was like, someone's going to find out I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know. This is usually I'm sneaking around by the ropes and
it was really cool. I don't I don't mind glazing simping as you kids call it nowadays. But I remember Dan a year prior was I want to get paid to watch golf, and in my head I was like, oh, I didn't even think you could do that. And then a year later, bada boom.
Did you say glazing simping?
Yeah,
it's just glazing.
Yeah. I don't want to be a part of your nonsense generation.
Simping is
with your non-glowing beards,
skibbity toilet,
Ohio nonsense.
Riz. Anyway, Sepp Straka, congratulations to Sepp. And there was a moment he was walking down, like I said, towards the green to accept his like giant check that he's going to throw in the back of his car like Happy Gilmore. And I was like, Sepp. He's like, yeah. I was like, congratulations, man. He was like, thanks. So fun.
You didn't ask him a weird question?
No. I was terrified. I'm like, someone's going to find out I said congratulations and I'm going to get kicked out.
Fleetwood.
Oh, dude. Yeah, good for Sepp. But there was some other chaos going on over the weekend at this tournament. Did you guys hear about William Mouw's octuple bogey?
That was insane.
I watched that on TikTok before it went
8
down.
over?
Is octuple 8? Yeah, take a look at this here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was brutal. So this bunker here is the I don't know, this like sort of a legendary deep bunker up a crazy high wall. They even did a thing on like Golf Channel, like showing how do you hit out of it, you know? And they're like, yeah, but the pros know how to do it.
Of course, this guy didn't.
William Mouw struggled so hard. And what I felt bad about was, you know, he ends up in the bunker, he hits it again and like blades it over the bunker to the other side into the long grass, hits from there, goes back over to the original bunker, hits it again, stays in the bunker, hits it again, stays in the bunker, is determined to get out of this bunker, blades it back over to the other side, and proceeds to then hit it back into the same bunker and says, you know what? I'm not going to end up on either of these two sides, so I'm going to hit back up into the fairway. I'm not even going to aim for the pin. So he hits shot number 9, not even towards the green, back up onto the fairway, and he's going to just kind of chip one right up there, sends it long, back over to the same long grassy side, then up back out of the green long, over, close, finally.
He's still 3 under of Kevin Nas, though.
Yeah, it just somehow looked more painful because these areas are so relatably torturous looking.
Little treacherous action going down.
Yeah, and boy, did it eat him alive. But here's what I will say, is the dude was in such high spirits during like the post-round interview that, I don't know, I was like, you know what, I commend this guy for maintaining his...
What's your worst?
His confidence.
On a hole.
Here's the thing. I don't know that I've ever continued a hole
where you've like
messed up it's just like
that.
yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
I've
like,
gotten 2 10s before. Not in the same round, but on the same hole, different times. And so the guy was like, "I've never seen somebody get a 10-1, so congratulations." It's like, thank you. And then I was also like, you know,
that's awesome.
You basically were like really cool about it, and I was like, well, there's no reason to get mad. I'm still golfing.
The first time I saw the clip of the disaster on the 16th hole, I thought that Josh somehow got on the PGA Tour. I was also 12 beers deep and didn't see the name of the person who shot it. And Josh is a lefty. You can say that I was that messed up, right? But anyways, this guy lost to a 17-year-old, so the guy was put into a lose-lose situation.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with 17-year-old because I had one kill me the other day. He shot 61.
I am offended
by
this guy.
This guy.
You're taking Gizmo stuff personally today.
Because he's got such a good beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought I was playing.
I will say, Josh, do you feel that was sort of I don't know, relatable, something you could have done? Do you feel like
I could definitely do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ride it out? Would you keep going, or are you picking the ball up?
You're going to have to ride it out when I play you one-handed. I'm going to give you 22 is going to be the worst shot of your one hole.
Okay. You know what? We do golf challenges every week, and they'd sort of evaporate into oblivion. Whatever. But Gary's revisiting this golf challenge from last week, so it's starting to solidify that a little bit.
We could do it at the simulator, too.
Rich, now you tell me, you're on TV, you're William Mouw, and you're stepping up to take your 13th stroke on the hole. Are you smiling? Do you have composure? Are you okay? Are you healthy? Are you wealthy? Like, where are you at right now with that?
I mean, at that point, the 13th shot wasn't that bad because like it was just a shorter putt.
Yeah,
right? that was finally put it in. For me, what's like killing me is the 9th and 10th shot. Like
we're not even on the green.
To miss the green from 20
when I committed to not even shooting for the green and putting it back on the fairway, I'm like, okay, Plans made. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Then I go over to the fairway and I go to chip it on the green and I put it right back in that same rough again.
Oh.
And I'm just like, that's where I probably lose it. Like,
and he
pick up my ball and go home.
And on the 11th, he almost put it off the green too.
I'm telling you, like, anything. Like, let's say I don't care if I'm like making dinner. If I'm trying to make spaghetti or something and it's just going this horrendous, like I'm quitting. We're going out to eat tonight. Like, whatever it is. If any activity in life that just keeps going this horribly wrong, I don't know that I could persevere through it.
Are we sure that it was what we thought it was? Because I mean, like, he's in the, there's this a par 5 and he was on almost in 2 and then he got 8 over a par 5 because he got 13.
Or let's see here.
Yeah, it was a par 5.
Par 5.
That makes sense then. Okay. Well, that makes it worse.
He's there in 2. He's
and
just
now
off the green, chipping on for eagle.
Well, and he's walking in on that whole 6 under.
Yeah.
He missed the cut
That's
by
the
9
worst.
strokes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Devastating. And he ends up missing the whole shot. He misses the cut by 9 shots.
Which is crazy. Like on that hole. This entire hole was like, you've made the weekend, just continuing on your young career here on the PGA Tour to here's what I will say though. He probably has made more news, more headlines, and more waves than by just taking like a T28 finish or something, that he would have done had he made the cut.